All across the U.S., from small towns to big cities, large retail chains are taking over. In 2016, 95% of Americans spent money at Walmart and 84% at Target. That's upwards of 300 million Americans. What effect do these modern marketplaces have on your community? This is a picture of a Target store in Raleigh, North Carolina. And this is one in Ontario, Canada. Can you tell the difference? Americans can buy everything from clothing to groceries at a single store, all of which was imported from outside of their community. When this happens, it can mean that the options available at Target actually dictate the quality of life for an entire community. These options are decided by people who have likely never set foot in your neighborhood. There is no one in a Target store whose job it is to actually sell you anything. This work is done by advertisements. Employees at these retail chains have no vested interest in the products they sell to the community, outside of maintaining a paycheck. Studies have shown that chain retailers like Target recirculate an average of only 14% of their revenue to the communities in which they reside. This means that 86 cents of every dollar you spend at Target is removed from your neighborhood. What does the community get in exchange? Cheap items that are manufactured to be temporary, while marketing campaigns constantly sell us the idea of upward mobility through consumption. This is the basic structure of the modern corporate marketplace. These retail chains move into a neighborhood and immediately begin sapping commerce from the surrounding area. Now let's compare all of this to a traditional local marketplace, like the Raleigh Flea Market. Shopping at local independent retailers provides a different experience entirely. Not only are you buying from members of your community, but you are also buying items from your community, feeding both the local economy and the creation of a unique local culture. Shopping in local marketplaces is not a new concept. This is how things were done for thousands of years. But it has taken on a new meaning in modern times as an alternative to this exogenous consumerism. On the front lines of this alternative marketplace are so-called pickers, like Loretta, who deal primarily in antiques, items that have cultural value as artifacts of the local community.
It's been in my blood for a long time to do this. And my daughter is into it. I think maybe it's like being your own boss and being able to have an income. I stay local with my finds. Target and Walmart, to me, is not the quality of antiques. So I think that's why a lot of people, they will buy an antique. I think that would have more of a value to the buyer than something that will just fall to pieces.
The antiques found at these markets are a reflection of the cultural history of the region. But modern items, like tools and home goods, can be found there as well, addressing the current needs of the community. In addition, many of the artists and crafters who sell at these markets demonstrate the creative capital that the community is capable of generating. These are unique items, representative of the individual communities that possess them, and could never be found in mass-market retail chains. So, what are the economic benefits of shopping at local, traditional marketplaces? The American Independent Business Alliance claims that independent retailers return more than 3 times as much money per dollar of sales than chain competitors, and buying remotely on the web creates almost no local benefit, just a few minutes work for a delivery person. Raleigh, North Carolina, and its surrounding communities produce annual retail sales of roughly $9 billion. A market shift of just 10% from chains to independent retailers would retain an additional $340 million in the regional economy every year. Shopping at local markets does not only benefit these local vendors, it also provides a unique, community-centric experience, a form of local commerce that retains nearly half of every dollar spent and works to maintain a shared cultural experience with members of the community.